Hey everybody, this is Monkeypuzzle, and that's not Monkeypuzzle, that's an imposter. I'm Monkeypuzzle, and I'm over here, and that is a statue of me that Nilo Rio made. There he is. Hello, not me. You're looking pretty good though, handsome fellow you. And over here, here's Nilo Rio in full chainmail. You can stick stuff in little slots for the statues. They're pretty easy to make. Maybe I'll show you that later, but you're going to see them all over the map now. There's Stormy B12. And over here, I like this guy in particular. He's very tree spirit-like, holding up the nice trees. So, yeah, statues all over the place. Friendly spider. So today, we're going to make an ender quarry. I already gave it away. That's alright. Boom. And I've also got these free runners on. I went ahead and made them. And oh, you saw me do that last time, but I got them charged up and I put the enchantments from my other boots onto them. So now they are just as quick with haste and everything. I'm addicted to that haste 3 at this point. I take those off and I feel really slow. So I got to keep those on. And yes, this is Nilo Rio's dance troupe. They're having a big party in the middle of our floor here. Pretty cool. I think they might have to move the dance party somewhere else at some point soon, but there they are having a good time. Woohoo! Dunk, daka, dunk, down. Wow, wow. Okay. It's enough dance party for me. Anyway, yeah, so I told you last time we're kind of on our whole plan of attack. First we were doing the roguelike dungeon and we did that, and then we made jetpacks and I flew all over the map. Where was it? There. To get everything all rendered in and check out all the different biomes. And then last episode I flew to a bunch of the cool places and we set up teleporters in that room over there where we can go back and forth. And the next thing to do for all those bases is I want to make the modular force field system and use that as an incredible building tool. But first I want to make sure that we have enough resources for everything we want to do for that and in between. We've got plenty of stuff right now, but it's not infinite, and I want to make sure it is. So I want to go ahead and use an ender quarry this time. They're kind of pushing that OP sort of cheaty edge in that the way that they mine, I'll show you when we get there, but they're mighty convenient and they're very good for the server, for lag and such. So I think that's a good thing right now, and they'll just save me some time, especially when you hollow out a big quarry and then there's all that flowing water and stuff, and you got to go ahead and deal with all that so that doesn't cause lag. So it'll save me some time. I'll probably go back to a regular quarry later unless these just get too addicting, but they're in the pack, so that means we can use them. Let's check them out. So one of the main blocks for it is this Ender Infused Obsidian. So I got that laid out already with the Obsidian and the Ender Pearl. So I think I'm going to need 19 of those. So that should do us. Next thing we're going to need, it starts like this. Let me see. Let me get this into the NEI. So for the Ender Quarry, we just made some of these Ender Infused Obsidian. Now we're going to need this, what is this block called? It's the Ender Core. So I've laid out to make the magical wood. And for that, the last step we're going to need is 32 enchanted books. So I don't want to use all my good books over there. So instead, we're going to make an enchantment table, an auto enchantment table from open blocks that is made from an enchantment table. So I'm going to grab that and we're going to set something up over here. Excuse me, fellows. I don't know if I'm going to have room with all these dancy guys here. But we're going to use this to automatically do some enchanting. Thank you, Nilo Rio. I'm going to go ahead and lay this down here. Shift click. And then I'll put a... oh, those are trap chests. Well, that should still work. There and there. And then we'll set this up so that it's auto drinking from the bottom. You know what? Actually, okay. Thank you, Nilo Rio. Actually, let's move this all over one more thing and put it right where this enchantment table is, right here. So they'll just trade places for now. And these are cool because you can set the amount of enchantment that you want to put in things. So that's their main use for me. Let's go ahead and tell it to auto drink from the bottom. Now this should fill up as long as there's XP available from the block below it. And we'll put the chest back there and there, and then we'll make it auto extract from this side, and we'll make it auto eject to this side, and that's at 1. That's good. If I did everything right now, I can just put these 32 books in here, and we've got 32. Well, we will have 32 enchanted books here, and I'm sure a lot of them are good. I'm not even going to look at the enchantments and get all finicky about it. I just got to go ahead now and do this. So it's going to take me a moment, but that's the magical wood. I got to do that 8 times. I set it up, I think. So, all right, I will get to that. See you in a minute. Okay, so here are the last 4. All right, so we've got 8 of these magical wood, and which have other uses as well. And then let me see, this one, need that in the middle. That gives us the diamond etched computational matrix. Okay, now, so for these, we needed to take our magical woods and surround them like that, and we needed 2 of them. So let's go back here, and for my poor memory, let's go ahead and do that, and put. Wait, that's the wrong one. That one, and we're gonna do it twice. So go ahead and do that, and we'll do that, and grab 2 of these, and ta-da, we've got our ender cores. Okay, what else do we need? Let's see, whatever it is, I'm sure I got it laid out. So these are for the endothermic pumps, which would be really useful if we were sucking lava from somewhere. So we just need to put 2 more each of those over there. We've got our endothermic pumps. And just one of them. Oh yeah, I need another. Let me see. We got to put this over here, and I need to make. It looks like. Oh, I already made it. 1 more iron pickaxe. Okay, 2 endothermic pumps, but we don't get to use them. I can pick any one of these, I guess, at this point. Let's go ahead, and I thought I made a diamond pickaxe already. Let me go grab it. Okay, I found the diamond pick, and it accidentally got slightly used, which is a great opportunity for me to introduce you to Godzilla. There he is, his mighty, formidable self. He's a little robot from Mechanism, and he follows me around just like the luggage, my supercharged luggage. Godzilla's not quite as effective, but what do you expect from Godzilla? He can't always stay on task, but he has lots of uses. He can pick up stuff and put it in his inventory, and he actually had a magical wood in there for a second, but he's got the enchantment table too. A little swiper. Oh, 2 enchantment tables. How'd that happen? Or is 1? Okay, that must be a glitch. But he has other functions as well. This is his home, and I can set whether he follows me or whether he picks up drops. I could teleport him home if I wanted to with this one, the H. And I can craft stuff with him and smelt stuff with him. And right now I'm going to use his anvil. So I'm going to put in the diamond pick and 1 more diamond and get a undamaged diamond pickaxe. And then we can go ahead and put this thing together again. And I'm going to need a sapling as well. Could you grab a sapling, Nilo Rio? Okay. Any kind, just an oak one would do fine. And put all this stuff together, and we should then have an ender quarry. Very neat thing. I will show you how it's used in a second. But if we're going to be doing quarrying now, that means we're going to have a huge input of stuff coming into the base. We're going to have to make some tesseracts in order to transport stuff here. but we're going to need more capacity than we have here because we're pretty maxed out already. These have all gotten up to, not all of them, but a lot of them have gotten up to full, and I've been juggling stuff around. Godzilla's really excited about this part. So I've prepared, not there, but there, to deal with this. And in here, we've got a full Emmy storage system ready to go. And I didn't craft it on camera because, one, that would take too long, but also, for folks who followed me from the previous series, I've already done that. So we can go ahead and set it up. So there's all the stuff, but actually, I messed up. Before I grab all those things, let me put those back for a second. And also I need to make a little bit more space in my inventory because I'm going to go ahead and use these strong boxes for what they were meant for. Let's grab them all. Bang. Bang. And take apart our whole previous storage system. Godzilla's trying to grab them. Guess that's all right. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Okay, Godzilla, give me all that stuff back. Well, I guess actually he's a great place to hold things. I could have put my stuff in him if I was thinking about it. But let's keep a couple of them on us for now. And then let's go ahead and grab the ME stuff again, which actually I messed up. I should have grabbed it before. So I'll just have to figure out which one of these chests that I left it in. There it is. Oops, I didn't mean to shift it around. I want to get in it and get this stuff again. We're going to have to set this stuff up. And also one last thing I'm going to need to do to make this work is I'm going to need some power. So let me go ahead and make some more universal cables. I'll grab that one. Okay, now we're set up to make 24 of them. I think that should be enough. Well, while I'm at it, let's just make a little bit more. We can always use them later. And then we'll just use up all these enriched alloys. It's pretty expensive there, but now we have plenty of power. So I'm just going to get power over to here, and then we'll set up our Emmy systems. Give me a second. Okay, so we're ready to set up our Emmy system, and this base is probably still a temporary base, but we can always move this very easily. Don't have any other place to set it up right now, especially with power at the moment. We are going to play with windmills a little bit later soon over at the Alps base, but for now, let's go ahead and put down our Emmy Controller, and next to that, we'll put down our first Emmy drive, and go ahead and put some storage cells in that. We got some 1Ks and some 4Ks, which will get us going for now. When we want to look at what we've got, we can go ahead and put it in the ME chest so we can examine what's on each drive. And then what else do I got here? I've got an access terminal. Gonna need that. Might as well put that right on top right there. And the crafting terminal, which is going to be super useful. We'll put that there, and we'll have more stuff coming up that we will put as we need it. We've got a nice little 3x3 grid, but for the moment, the main thing we're going to need right now is this precision import bus. So that could go a lot of different places. The idea is we want to import from all these resonant strong boxes. So if we have a strong box there, say, we can go ahead and put our import bus. I'm just going to have to probably wrench this to get it to face the right way. There we go. And it might already be importing. It is. So that's very cool. And let's go ahead. Can we click on this? And let's get in stack mode to hurry things up. And boom. Our stuff is going into the Emmy system. So that's excellent. All that stuff is still on the first drive. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep putting things in here until it's full. And I've got a little strategic order I want to do things with. Let me go get Godzilla back. So I sent him home. Oh, he's jumping around. What are you doing in there, Godzilla? He's a little buggy. Follow me again, please. Thank you. What's going on? Dang. Okay. Godzilla, come here. He tends to get stuck in water. Kind of an issue. Anyway, be right back, folks, once I've tamed Godzilla. Okay, let's try this again. We figured out that I'm going to have him not pick up stuff for now. Gonna follow me? It's true. There he is. Okay, let's try this again. We figured out that their charge pads were a little too close together and it was keeping him from going home. You almost killed me. Nilo Rio has this awesome cleaver. Can you just throw it to me? That does amazing amounts of hearts. Plus 29 attack damage. He's got a cleaver with just tons of quartz on it, and it's super OP. That got me down to like 3 hearts, Nilo. Oops, I still have it. And I'm still in here. Here you go, Nilo. Thank you for showing us that awesome weapon. So where were we? Oh yeah, we were taking stuff out of Robit and we're gonna import it into our ME system. And I want to do this in a certain order because of how the storage works. So I'm trying to make sure I get all the armor in first. There we go. Because of how these things work over here, they only hold 63 types of things no matter how big they are. So things that don't stack I want to put in first, and that's mostly the armor and the weapons and the tools. They might stack in the ME system, so we'll see, but unstackables I want to put up first so I don't use up these without using their full storage capacity, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that kind of stuff in like that, and things will get, whoa, that just happened at once. So I'm going to do a bit of this, and once everything's in, I will join you guys again. Well, bad news, folks. Something glitched out. I think it's Godzilla's fault. I shouldn't let him pick up the boxes because we've got a glitch. Now have 3 boxes of our precious stuff, and somewhere there's 2 boxes. Watch out, Nilo. There's 2 boxes of our techie stuff, and we lost 3 boxes basically of contents. We lost our wood basics, all your vanilla kind of basic and wood crafting stuff crafted from wood. We lost all the tools, and we lost, what else did we lose? We lost all our Thaumcraft and Ars Magica stuff, a bunch of those orbs and things. So, and we don't have a recent backup, so that's a drag. I do have some backups where I can go back and look at that stuff and replace it through creative, but that is going to be a drag. So, not sure what to do. I'm not gonna give ourselves 3 times our precious stuff. We're just gonna have to toss those things away, unfortunately. So the moral of the story is, I don't know if it's that you can't trust Resonant strongboxes or you can't trust robots picking them up. And there was a period where he got itemized and I picked him up again, and that might have glitched it out. Alright, well luckily I went through the chests while I was talking to you guys before, so I managed to grab a screenshot of each of the 3 that got lost. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the contents of these with those, but just so you know, we're not cheating. That's the duplicate techie stuff we had, and then we got our 2 duplicate boxes of precious stuff, which I would love to keep, but we're not. I went ahead and made this trash can, which is like this, very simple, but it should delete everything. And where am I? Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on, and everything should get pulled out as there's space in here, hopefully, and get deleted in the trash can. So just want to get evidence of that on camera, that I am throwing everything away. Okay, that's that. Oops. Everything gone. All destroyed in the trash can. No getting it back. So while that's on camera, now I'm going to go ahead and go into creative and replace the contents of these with the stuff from my screen grabs. And you'll be able to backtrack in the video too and verify that yourself. Okay, that was a bit of unexpected work, but I've replaced everything. Here's our tools. I didn't put in ones that had significant amounts of durability lost. And what we did lose was all the enchantments, but so be it. So here is the screen grab of the tools. Then here is the wooden basics block. A fair amount of stuff. A lot of chopping wood for sure. So that's back again. And here is the screen grab of that. And then finally, here's the Thaumcraft and Ars Magica chest. And a lot of stuff that I did a lot of work mining that I'm glad I didn't lose, and particularly those as well. So, and just so you know, here is the screen grab of that. Okay, so now Godzilla is turned off. We're going to pick these up. And I'm pretty sure Godzilla is what did it. So yeah, don't let your luggage or your robots pick up your strong boxes. That is the lesson. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. We've got those 3 more in here, so hopefully we're going to have enough room. If not, I'll make some more. But I'll finish this up and we'll get on with the episode. One of the advantages of our base being underwater is I get free ink sacks all the time. Anyway, so we've recovered. Everything's in there. We got a lot of stuff. One thing I need to do before we go play with our new Ender Quarry. One was get fences, which I've already made. We'll grab those before we go. The other is we're going to need tesseracts. And the thing that I'm missing to make tesseracts is shiny ingots. I've learned the disadvantage of using mechanism to double our ores is if I had been using the pulverizer, we get this little extra chance of getting stuff when we pulverize, say, ferrous ore. You get a 10% chance of getting the pulverized shiny metal. So we haven't been getting much of that, and we've used up everything we found in the chests. But I've learned that there is a way to get this. If you, let's find it here. If you smelt ferrous ore in the induction smelter with cinnabar, you have a 100% chance of getting shiny ingots. So I just wanted to show you guys this trick. And to get the redstone, take these out. To get the redstone, or excuse me, the cinnabar, you can pulverize the redstone ore, and you have a chance of getting cinnabar. And you get quite a good amount of redstone for each of these two. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and make sure that, first actually, make sure that I'm doing this right. The cinnabar, and yep, 25% chance. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some. There we go, first one. So I'm going to let it complete. Okay, so we got 13 cinnabar from that, and we'll be able to get more in the future if we need it. I think I'm going to do my pulverizing of ferrous in thermal expansion from here on, just so we can make sure we have enough of that. So I'm going to go ahead, let's leave 3 here, and do 13 of the ferrous ore with the cinnabar. And hopefully that works that way. Yep, so we're going to get 13 shiny ingots. I'm going to make some more tesseracts. And just in case you don't know, the pulverized shiny metal is used like this in order to make the Enderium blend, which makes the Enderium ingots that you use for tesseracts and all kinds of cool stuff. The end game stuff, not end of the game for me, but the coolest stuff, highest tier stuff in thermal expansion. Alright, I'm back, and the last bit I finished didn't get recorded, but that's fine. What you missed is just a little bit of length of me crafting the deep storage units, finished those, made the hardened strong, or the reinforced strong boxes. Anyway, the strong boxes I needed to make these, and I also made some item ducts And we got the Tesseract out, and what we're going to do is I've got power set up right here, pulled it out from behind, and that's where the Tesseract's going to go. There it is. And I've already configured it so that, oh, it reconfigured itself. So we got to change it. We want it to send energy and receive items. So it's already receiving items. That's fine. Nothing to do with fluids. And then as far as energy goes, we just want it to send it only. So that's the right configuration. Hopefully it's getting power from back there. So that should be good for our quarry. And then up here, I've put storage buses that are connected to the ME system. And storage buses, what they do is if you have anything with an inventory, it is still, the stuff stays in it, but it's still part of the ME system. So you can access it through the crafting table, just like can through this. This chest is now, has a storage bus connected to it as well. So it's part of the system as well. So I can still craft stuff for you guys in here, but the chest stuff can stay in the chest. So now we can stick these up here, and let me see. There is the cobble right there. There is the dirt, and there is the gravel. So those things now should be part of the ME system. This controller says that the storage buses are part of it, and then if we look up here, all the cobble is in that 119. Well, there's more up here that I haven't included yet, but so that confirms it. That's connected. So the next thing is the item ducts. Let's go ahead and place these like so. And get the wrench out. Boom, pull stuff out, and then let's put a pneumatic servo in each of these. Dunk, dunk, and now we can filter items. So we want this, we want a whitelist cobble, so only cobble can go in there. And in here, we want to, we want to whitelist dirt, so only dirt can go in there. And in here, oops, we want to whitelist gravel, and so only gravel can go in there. And then what I want to do over here is I've already pulled out our ender chest that we were sending stuff back to the base, and before it was just going into these resonant ender chests, which I actually still need to empty and add to the system over here, and then I was manually sorting them into the chests over here. Now we put it here. There's that import bus we were using to import stuff from the resonant ender chest before. We'll put that right there, and when I put stuff in my there it is, the ender pouch, ideally it will get imported into the system. Is that working? It's working. Yes. So now the sugarcane went into here. So that's great. So everything coming from the quarry will come in through here. All the bulk items will get pulled out. Everything else will go into here. And then this system will pull that out. So we're all good to receive lots of stuff. I'll probably need to add a few more drives or upgrade these drives. But overall, we are good to go. Now, with that setback, with the glitch, with the resonant strongboxes, we're going to, we used up too much time, more time than I thought. So I'm not going to have time to go put the Ender Quarry out right now. We will do that in the beginning of next episode. But we've basically completely overhauled and upgraded our whole storage system. And we went from the resonant strongboxes to the ME network. So that's a pretty big upgrade. And that will do it for today. So I'll be back real quick with the next one very soon. This is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm signing out. Thanks for watching till the end. Bye-bye.